So let's move to next question. The next question is, Eranyan, could you tell us the exact required document list?
So whenever you are applying for Germany, the document list are going to be the same, irrespective of which university you are applying for. So the first thing that you would need for any German university is a statement of purpose, or so-called letter of motivation. That's the important criteria, and your application will be evaluated based on that SOP only, because you write yourself why you actually wanted to come to Germany and what is the need for that specific course and what's so fascinating about that specific university. All these things you have to put it over there in your letter of motivation. So next thing is that the letter of recommendation. So this either you get from your college professor, bachelor's professor, or from either from your your employer. You can do that howsoever is convenient for you. The third thing is that there's something called transcripts. They are not the mark sheets, they are something different. Every university have different way to get a transcript, and you have to apply specifically for a transcript once you complete your degree. So make sure that you have them, that because German universities usually match their criteria based on the courses that you have taken using this transcript document. So the next document is of course obvious. It is the IELTS certificate and your German certificate, GATE or GRE score if you have so. And the next thing to consider is your make sure that your passport has a validity of at least 3 years, because you usually come here for 2 years master studies and they expect you to have at least 3 years validity from the date you get your admit. So that's something which many doesn't know. And the next thing is that you have to have an updated resume, but in Europe we have a common format called Europass. Make sure that you fit into that criteria. And last thing is your 10th, 12th and degree certificates. And sometimes might be required to have your list of course modules might be asked. So that's all.
Yeah, Renan. Also, I have a quick question here. Is the document should be apostilled, or how about this in apostils and things? Because in Austria it's necessary.
That's more of an Austrian thing. But in Germany it's not like that. So all you have to do is, of course, you have to make your document attested from a notary public or somewhere where you can get it notarized. But you don't need a thing like apostle like as we have in Austria.
So okay, nice, good to know. So Eranyan, the next question is, how about scholarship and facilities?
I see. I wouldn't personally recommend myself as a good person to talk about this, but still, as far as I heard from my friends, you have a multiple number of scholarships in each and every universities. If you go to every university website, you have separate tabs for scholarships alone, and there you can see what are all the scholarships which are being given. But thing is that two main criteria are there for most of the scholarship. One is you should be a social worker, either you should be doing something with the Red Cross or stuff like that. I don't know how it goes. The next thing is that most of the scholarships are assigned to Christianity people. So coming from India, most of them doesn't come under that category. So apart from this, there are two scholarships which I know which we are eligible as an international student from India. First one is the DAD scholarship. They are provided by the DAD organization, and the second scholarship, the Stibet scholarship. So you can check about these two scholarships to know in better.
Yeah, thank you. And I have one final question for you. So could you share tips and tricks from your experience?
So I would have a multiple number of tips and tricks, but constrained to this application process, I would say for people who has 70 to 80% CGPA, make sure that you have a very strong SOP, and then you have added your research work in your college. Your bachelor thesis, publish them and put them into papers and then add it to your resume. That would really have a good impact in your overall profile. And second important thing which I wanted to tell is that look for specific information from layers tools which are under each and every department. So check which professor is heading which research work, and make sure that you have at least minimal knowledge about the research work. Mention that professor name and that layers tools name in your SOP. say that I am a person who was doing research work in this field and I wanted to continue my research work with this professor under this layers tool, that would definitely add a good value to your statement of purpose or letter of motivation. So the third advice or tip, however you call, don't go for consultancies. Everything, whatever you do, can be done by yourself. There is no need to rely upon them. I know people who have relied upon them for paying around 1 to 1.5 lakhs. So that's not at all needed. Even I had a fright that am I able to apply it everything myself, because this is my first international application. So even I had the fear, but the process is quite simple and everyone can do it. Just go through the websites whichever I have mentioned. They will guide you in and out. So next thing is that at least have roughly about 1 to 2 years of work experience, which would support your master studies in Germany. And during the due course of time, within this 2 years, you can parallelly do your IELTS and German. At least this is how I did, and it was quite doable in my case. So last thing to mention is that there are 9 public universities which are called as, I think there are more than 9, but there are tag called TU9 universities in Germany. They are like an analogy is like IITs in India. So people expect from whoever come from India, like I should get into TU9, I should get into TU9, just like that. But my suggestion would be like TU9 really doesn't matter here. Ranking is not at all the consideration in Germany. Choose your course, choose the research work which is happening under the specific chair, and make sure they fit into your specific interest, and that's thing that need to be considered. Just for an example, I got an admit in 2 TU9s and I omitted them and I chose a college which was which I felt the course was more to my expectations.
So, nice Eranyan, good. So I will mention all the official links and the information in my description. Go and check it out. Also one of my advice is also, as Eranyan mentioned, don't go for a consultancy. Everything is doable by yourself. So read all the official information and apply for admissions. So that's it. So thank you Eranyan for your time and patience in answering all these questions for us.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.
Good luck guys with your application.
Also, if you don't get admission in Germany, don't worry. I'm in Austria. I could give you a lot of tips and tricks how to get admission in Austria. Also, check out other videos in my channel about Austria, visa process, admission. Every video, it's in Tamil, but you could enable the subtitle. It's in English. Please do check out all the other videos and leave your feedbacks in the comments section. So finally we came to the end. I hope this video is very informative for you. If so,
definitely like and share,
and don't forget to click the subscribe button. Until then, see you from Kumar.
Bye, Eranyan here.